is Austin Barnett from Faith Baptist.
How's it going, guys? Can you hear me?
No.
Alright, well, I'm a senior at Penmore High School. I am a competitive swimmer. I've been that for about 6 years. I've been dealing with this number. I've been dealing with this number for a little while, and this number means a lot to me. It's the number 6. The number 6 is how many times I lived on my life, and I thought it wasn't worth it. And I decided to take some pills and try to end my life. There's many scripture out there that I've had to read and read and read for hope. And one that was already said was Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. And after the first few times, I was really curious. And I didn't know whether, because I've heard both stories, if I'm going to hell or not if I commit suicide. And so I was told to look at a couple verses one time. I was told to look up Jeremiah 3:23. Everybody knows, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And then there is Romans 8:1-2. Therefore, no condemnation now exists for those in Jesus Christ, because the Spirit's law of life in Jesus Christ has set you free from the law of sin and death. That Bible verse means a lot to me, because that just made me feel so much better. And my suicide and everything started 8th grade June. I started cutting, and I thought it was kind of cool to cut. And then freshman year, started getting a little worse. I started having these thoughts of, taking my life. It all started in the middle of October of freshman year. I was sitting in the middle of algebra 2, and I was told, I got a text and asked if I was okay. And I said, what do you mean? And I got a text from my cousin, and she said, your brother's leaving for boot camp in a week. I didn't know how to take it, so I was just trying so hard not to cry in class. My brother's not my best friend, and we've been through so much together. So, the first time I ever tried committing suicide was October 30th, 2011. If you guys don't know, October 30th is my birthday. I have a really good friend who has been my mentor, who has helped me out. His name is Zach Shoemaker. Some of you guys know him. He's grabbed me, he sent me out on Wednesday nights, and we just talk and talk. And one time, I wrote whole letters to everybody I wanted to say goodbye to. And he got me through it, and he let me rip them up, and I felt so much better. The feeling was still there. He hasn't been here for a while, but Roger Howe, and he's not here tonight because he was sick. He was a youth minister at Faith Baptist. He has helped me through a lot, especially what's going on right now. And if it wasn't for him, I would have gone completely insane. And then, my little sister, I call her my little sister because I've known her since 4th grade. Her name is Autumn Erickson. She has the biggest and the best heart I've ever seen. And some days she just doesn't know what's going on, but she just sees me in the hall and she gives me the biggest hugs, and I can't help but smile. And then I was praying about it a little bit, and I saw this one Bible verse. It's in Job. It's Job 10:8-12. Your hand shaped me and formed me. Will you now turn me and destroy me? Please remember that you formed me like clay. Will you now return me to dust? Did you not pour me out like milk and curl me like cheese? You clothed me with skin and flesh and wove me together with bones and tendons. You gave me life and faithful love, and your care has guarded my life. And reading that verse over and over has shown me that the presence of God is there. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten to number 6, and I probably wouldn't be alive right now. So I know that God's there, and just can't stop thinking. So that is all.
Amen.